You've been there, girl. It's time to show the world. You've been it. Time to pop your
Hey y'all, it's your girl Lexx Gemini, and I'm back here with another video. And today's video, of course, as you already have seen, is going to be me making this wig and styling it, curling it with flat irons, and doing a little chit chat with y'all today. So I missed y'all and I miss doing these videos, and I'm gonna make sure that I am coming back consistent with y'all every week, and that you all get a video at the same time, same date every week, so we can continue growing and building this channel together. So with no further ado, let's get to the video. Okay, so I have a 14-inch closure. It's body wave, and of course it's from Bab Culture as well. And then my bundles, I have a 12, 14, and 16-inch bundle, and let me take them out. They're super thick. Okay. And so this is what we're working with. I know y'all see it. Look at them wefts. Thick, beautiful wefts. Super shiny, bouncy, beautiful hair. Going straight through. Let's see one here. Listen, y'all can't tell me that this isn't some dope hair. Like, y'all better get y'all some Bab Culture. And of course, you know the link will be in the description box, so you all can go purchase your hair from there. Super affordable hair, and yeah, go shop. So what we're gonna do is, now of course this closure is wet because I washed it after I bleached the knots, and this is a HD closure. It is 4x4. So you see what it's giving already. And so this is I'm gonna do a side part. So I'm going to glue this to the side over here like that. And it's gonna be a deep side part. So, and then plus like my hairline comes down kind of low right here. So I'm gonna try to do the Legos hairline where it goes like natural, how your natural hairline is, and they tweeze and then, you know, bald out the area that's bald or that doesn't have hair or whatever. I'll put in like a picture of what I mean by it. And not even just like the widow's peak, they do they have like a technique that I have been seeing lately that I really like. So I'm gonna try that. But so my closure will be down a little bit further because the way that I'm gonna tweeze the hairline will, this part will be back and then this part will come down naturally, like where my natural hairline drops down, and then that'll be that, and then this can just be pulled back like that. So yeah. All right. So got my hair glue. I'm probably gonna be concentrating really hard on this part. So my hairline will be right there. And then the rest will fall there. Once I get this closure done, and on here, I'll talk to y'all because I gotta get this part. This is the most important. This is the most important part. And I don't want to miss that part up. Okay, so get the closure here. Okay, let me take my butterfly swoop. Put this up. To get that out of the way, I'm gonna just go with that one more time just to make sure. Just go. Okay, of course, we're gonna start off with our 16-inch bundle first. Okay, 12, 14, 16. Okay, so I have a trip coming up to Nashville for one of my closest friends' bachelorette trip. Actually, I'm a bridesmaid. I'll be in her wedding coming up in April. But I'm excited. Like, I've been kind of nervous about it because I'm not the most social person. I'm not the best social light or whatever when it comes to settings of women. And now I know some of the other women that will be there. And they're all cool. Um but I'm still nervous. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see how it goes. I'm optimistic that everything will go smoothly. So, and they will have a good time. Everybody gonna be cute, you know. There's itinerary, there's dress code. So anytime, you know, the vibes is going like that, then it should be a good time. So I'm excited about that. I also am doing my hair right now for a shoot that I'm about to do for BAP Culture. So I know I have recently been working so hard to do the lunch and everything. And now that I have the lunch started and the website up and everything, I have been kind of like focusing on trying to find ambassadors, brand ambassadors. And I was like, girl, why you can't be your own brand ambassador? And it's like I really been talking myself out of like not doing it, like for real, because I'm like, you're the boss, you're the, I guess, like the brains behind the business or whatever. And, you can use other people that have, a following and a platform to do their thing or whatever. And you stay on the business side. And I really think it also has a lot to do with like my confidence as just a single mom of two, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still trying to figure out who I am for real. And I really, it's like I have my moments where I'm like, okay, girl, you her, you got it going on, you this, you that. But at the same time, I find myself having moments where I'm just like, girl, like you faking the funk. And maybe it's okay to fake the funk as long as, you still being somewhat true to yourself, if that makes sense. But it's just not for me, it's just not a good feeling for me to not feel like myself and like feel like I'm doing everything in my way. But I gotta get out my head. So I'm getting out of my head and I'm getting into my bag and I'm working harder than ever. I'm pressing forward for me and my kids. And I am her. And I am that girl. Okay? Yeah. I'm just saying. Now, sometimes you have to remind yourself, and it's okay to have those moments where you're like, okay, like, get it together. You're her. And to have those pep talks with yourself. And because I know I do. I know I do. My self esteem is not always where I would like for it to be. Um, I am in no way, shape, form, or fashion perfect, but I'm like, you doing it though. Like, it's people out here that's steady talking about what they gonna do and how they gonna do it, but you're doing it. Like, you're doing it. And I love that for me. I absolutely love that for me. And for anybody out there that's thinking about doing anything, starting your own business, venturing out into something that you're interested in, um, a hobby or whatever, whatever, excuse me, whatever it may be, do it. Do it. Like, I don't care if you're afraid. I don't care if you feel like this isn't the right thing. Oh, what will they say about me? How will they feel about me? and you know what I'm saying? All of that, do it. I don't care who's around, who not around, who who supports and doesn't support. And like I will say this, like having a business has shown me like you really can't take nothing personal. Like now it depends on like of course if someone literally does something to you out of spite or hate or whatever the case may be because you are who you are. Now that's personal. But like when it comes to your business and like people supporting, not supporting, a lot of the time it isn't personal. Like sometimes people don't have the funds to pay you or whatever. Now don't get me wrong. I do feel like it's some shady people out here that do things, you know, knowing that they could. It is easier to support and they go out their way to not support. But you also can't take that personally. Like I'm learning it. Like I used to be the person that took everything personally. Like I just cared too much, and I was so passionate about everything that I cared about to the point where everything, if it was attached to what I cared about or the person that I cared about, I was taking it to heart when in all actuality, you can't do that. Like, no matter how much you love a certain person or a certain thing or your business or your job, sometimes you have to learn to let certain things go because it'll literally haunt you for your entire life if you let it. Trust me when I say I I know because that was me. Like that was literally me. And sometimes I'm still fighting to not go backwards and to be that person to this day. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not something that you just hop up and say, "Hey, I'm not going to do this anymore." It's something that you literally have to get up every day and say, "Hey, I'm not going to do this anymore." Like that's how that works. You got to get up and convince yourself every day that you okay. It's just that simple. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. I haven't sewn a wig. Yeah, I can't tell you how long it's been since I've like made a wig for real. And I mean like actually sewing from start to finish because that's how I used to do my wigs. I'm being lazy tonight. Um because I really don't have the energy and I need to make sure that this wig fits like perfectly to my head. So this is how I'm doing it tonight. Y'all, when I tell y'all this hair, y'all gonna see once I style it though. Cause I don't think y'all believe me when I say like this hair is the bomb.com. Like, girl, I did my big one. Like, it took me a while to find, it took a lot of money, trial and error, going through different vendors, buying vendor lists from people, multiple people, and buying vendor lists, if it's of good quality and it's like a credible list from a credible person, they ain't cheap. And like I said, I bought multiple. Okay, so yeah, but I'm very pleased with what I have now. Now, right now, like I'm waiting on my tags to come in so I can have those. When y'all order your bundles, all I have to do is throw your tag on there and ship it out to you. Um, and I was gonna do wraps, and I did wraps last time, but there's something else. I saved money by not doing the wraps this time because I mean they're very don't get me wrong, it gives it a sleek look, and I definitely like wraps. And when I mean the wraps, I mean like the wraps that go around the weft of the hair. Um, so right here where the rubber band goes around, there's a sticky kind of like sticker that would go around it and have like your logo or whatever on it. So this go around, I decided to not get the wraps because it was a way cheaper way to um or it was one way to cut expenses so that my price could be cheaper. And you got to, like, when you're doing a business and when you're actually trying to prosper in your business, those little things are what is important to have a successful business. And I have, I started BAP Culture in 2019, and um, I've been perfecting this business for, a while now. And a lot of the things that I know as of right now are things that come from trial and error. Like literally from things that I had to teach myself. And I won't even call them L's, I'll call them lessons because I have learned so many things um, just by um, paying attention to like the differences in then and now. Like it's a huge difference. Um, just my confidence in how I approach my business. Um, even like the legality of everything, like the way that I handle everything now is way different. Business is never really the same. You always have to evolve. Just like life, you have to evolve every day. I'm just grateful that I'm able to be in the place that I am now because at one point I did not think that I would be here, like literally, like physically here. So I'm just very appreciative and very thankful. And I just really want to encourage anyone, especially moms, that I just want to tell you, like, girl, you're doing a good job. You're doing a great job. And you taking care of yourself and them kids. You got this. Because it be times where I be feeling like I don't got this. And I'm not a good mom. And I'm not doing enough. And that's common. Especially moms who out here grinding. You know what I'm saying? You know, single moms. You know, we always gonna feel like we not doing enough, and we're always overextending ourselves, but we're always gonna feel like, you know what I'm saying, we ain't doing enough. And I honestly, what I have come to realize over the last few years is that if you truly feel that way while you are actively doing your best, then you're a great mom. Like, I know it may sound weird, but if you're thinking constantly, like, dang, I want to be better for my kids than my parents were for me, or I want to be able to provide this and that for my kids because I didn't have this or that, or I experienced X, Y, and Z, and no one was that for me. Like, are y'all seeing this? Like, this is all I have left of the first bundle. I just need y'all to understand when I say, y'all better get there. Y'all better listen. Clock it. This is some good hair. I don't care what y'all say. This is some good hair. Just wait till I style it. Just wait till I style it, damn it. But nah, for real, like, I've Damn! But nah, for real, like, me and my friends, even even my homegirl who doesn't even have kids yet, we have conversations all the time about how we want to do things differently. And I feel like, and not to say that our parents, you know, didn't do their best, because they did. But there's always room for improvement. And so I don't parent my kids the same way my mom and dad parented me. And I don't think that's a bad thing either. I just think when people are considering their children in that manner of saying, like, okay, I'm not doing enough, I can be doing more, then you're a great parent. Like, there's always more to be done for children, especially in today's climate. Um, I say that because there's a lot of people allowing their kids just to do whatever. And now, you know, whatever floats your boat, you know, but, or just not educating their kids on the right things, like emotional intelligence, like instilling morals and values in their children. People aren't really doing it anymore for whatever reason. Okay. That's the first bundle. Off to bundle 2, 14-inch. But no, like, and I'm not saying all kids, because I know that there are good parents out there, like, who care about their kids and what they're up to and what they're doing, and their future, and teaching them that, consequences, there's consequences to your actions, and decisions that you make right now can affect your destiny, your future. Like, the present is what really shows you and presents you your future, because what you do now is what is going to be the reflection of your future. And that's just real. And if and honestly, if we teach our children this at a young age, then they make better decisions. They don't go through as much as you did. And if they did, they can't say you didn't tell them. I'm just saying. And I feel like a lot of black parents, they tend to not say anything about certain things, or feel like, okay, well, I had to go through XYZ. I had to do da 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 da. And it's just like, okay, but why do you want your child to go through that? Just because you went through that, and you feel like it's just like a rite of passage that everybody got to go through that because you went through that? But I truly believe, as a parent, like, you're supposed to do everything in your power to make your children's life easier. Now, that don't mean just hand them everything and don't teach them how to work, because that's definitely not what I'm saying. They should definitely always have work ethic and, ambition and drive and passion for things that are important to them. But I mean, when it comes to handing down not even just generational wealth, but, well, this is a part of generational wealth, just handing down gems and information. Like, information be the thing that us as black people be lacking. Like, man, we gonna say others tell their kids, like, they give their kids the blueprint. They sit down and teach it to them. Little Billy know that, okay, when I come out here, I'm an authorized user on my daddy credit card. So I already got credit. When I get out of high school, I already got credit. You know what I'm saying? Like, little Ethan, he know that. He know that. And I'm not saying that that's a bad thing. I'm saying that's a good thing. That's what you're supposed to do. But you're supposed to teach your kids this. And so they can value the information that you're giving to them. You got to give it to them in a way to where they feel like, oh, this is valuable, Like, you got to tell them in a way, or teach them in a way to where they're like, okay, this is how you do it. Okay, my mom has this, my dad has this. This is how they got it. You know? And I feel like once we do more of that, we'll be better off as a community. Like, and that's just real. That's just real. Like, it gotta start at home. Like, the unity of it all has to start at home. Now, as a people, I truly don't know. Y'all may kick me for saying this. I truly don't know if we'll ever be like a real unit as a people. And I'm talking about as black American people. I just don't know if that day will come. I'm praying that it will, and I'm hoping that we all can, come together and be that for one another. But until then, do it for your kids. Do it for your kids first. If people not seeing that you can do it in your own household, why would they think like, oh, okay, you know, Kiki over there, you know what I'm saying? She knows something. She teaching her kids. They know something. They know something I don't know. Let me, tap in with Kiki over there. And that's how it starts. But it gotta start at home first. It gotta, cause I really feel like as a people, black people, that we don't jump until we see you know what you're talking about. Like we don't just go with no any and everything. So if we don't feel like you know what you're talking about and you don't convince us that you know what you're talking about, it's really a wrap. Like if we confused at any point and feel like you kind of like, I don't think they know what they talking about. You done lost us. You have lost us. I be getting deep. Cause I got kids, bro, like plural. And I still can't believe I have children. Like not just one. I have two. So I be thinking so hard about it's just like it hit different when you got two kids because you already working double extra hard when it's just one. When you got two, it's just like dang. And for you mamas that have more than two, like my hat's off to y'all. Like for real. I really really tip my hat off to y'all. And I celebrate y'all. We finna celebrate y'all. Give it up for the women. They got two plus kids. Give it up for them. Give it up. Give it up. Give it up. Give it up. Because baby, I have two, and I'm just gonna say, I, I really truly don't see myself having any more. And I'm like content with my two right now. And I'm not saying like never, because I don't like to ever say, never anymore because I've learned that a lot of the times when I said never, it wasn't a never, but now I've learned to stand on things and put my boundaries in effect and stand on them. Now that's something completely different, but like just saying never to certain things that aren't right for you in the moment in your current season. I've tried to stop doing it because life be lifing. I know everybody be saying it, but life be lifing, and you never know what God got for you. Like my husband may be 2 weeks away. Do you hear me? Let me say it again. My husband may be 2 weeks away. I might have already met him. I might ain't met him yet. He might be 3 years away. You never know. So 3 years from now, I meet the love of my life and we get married. And he like, we need to run us a us. We need to come together and have us a little, little nugget. Who am I to deny that man a little nugget? Especially if he is my person. And I truly believe like that's the thing that I will never do again. I mean, and then honestly, okay, it's kind of hard to say like, who your person is in the moment. Because of course, whoever you're dealing with in the moment, if you're serious about them and you're in a relationship, of course everybody gonna feel like, okay. And then if you confident enough to marry them, you feel like they're your person. And sometimes life shows you that they never were your person, but in that season they may have been, but they're not for, a lifetime, just for that season. So I get that. Uh-oh. I get that, but also now, I just can't do. I can't. It gotta be a different experience. I have I have I have been traumatized, and don't get me wrong. I got the same baby daddy for both of my kids, so I can't even really say like I've been traumatized more than I have been traumatized more than once by him. But like I it just gotta be the right man. It gotta be the right situation, the right partnership, the right everything just gotta line up right. I just can't see myself making any decisions on that matter without it making sense. Like it has to make sense. And I'm like standing so deep on it because I know when I was younger, like I always said I wanted kids at a young age. And I'm glad that I did have my kids at a younger age because once it's time for me to go out and explore life for real how I want to, they'll be, a little older and they can either take pretty good care of themselves or they'll be grown. So life will look a lot different then for me and my kids. Unless, Mr. Right comes around. And not Mr. Right now, Mr. Right. Mr. Right comes around, it's like, okay, boo. All right now, I'm here. Then I get him another kid, and then I have to do this all over again. And I ain't gonna lie, I have gotten kind of cool with my kids being able to walk, talk, and get around on their own and feed themselves. All I gotta do is cook it and prepare it and put it in front of them, and they just go to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm almost out of diapers 100%. You know what I'm saying? Like, who wants to go back to like, and then, don't get me wrong, I have baby fever every now and then, but I'm so glad that my little brother is having a baby and he having a boy at that. So it gives me the opportunity to kind of drench that thirst of the baby fever, cause I ain't gonna lie, I can't whew, it ain't in me. And then I'm so adamant about it is because y'all just don't understand. I was so depressed both of my pregnancies, but that second one, baby, it almost took me up out of here. It was bad. It was really bad, and I can't even like. I can laugh at it now and be okay with it now, but back then, y'all, it's coming together. It's coming together. But yeah, I was super depressed, and um, I kind of felt bad and like a terrible mom during my second pregnancy because I was so out of it that I didn't feel like as connected to my baby as I should have been. Or as a mom, you want to be like super excited about bringing a life into the world and just super excited to meet them. Baby, I was just super excited to not be pregnant no more. Like, and don't judge me. We listen and we don't judge. Is that we listen and we don't judge? We listen and we don't judge. I just didn't want to be pregnant no more. Like, of course, I wanted a healthy baby and I wanted her to come here looking like me and just being healthy, beautiful, loving, caring, all of the great things. But I didn't want to be pregnant no more. Like, my body was aching. I had heartburn, crazy. I was craving crazy stuff. I just, and I ain't gonna lie, like after this second pregnancy, I ain't been right ever since. So I'm to the point now where I just don't want to experience that anymore. So hopefully, don't get me wrong, I want to shoot for a boy. That would be lovely. Like to have my own little son. But it got to make sense, baby. And that's where we gonna leave that at right there. Make it make sense. But we claiming my husband 2 weeks away. He coming in hot for me, boo. He coming in hot. And I'm joking, but I ain't joking. I'm hoping he coming in hot for me, boo. Cause where you been? All right, this is all we got left of the second bundle. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. But y'all tell me down below how y'all feel about this topic. And if you all have children, and if you want more children, let me know. Let me know your thoughts. Or am I alone in this battle? I doubt it though. I'm pretty sure there's other women out there who definitely feel the way I feel and has been through some of the same things that I have been. One of these days, I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna go through it, but today is not that day. And I've been through some bullshit though. Ooh, okay, that's bundle number 2. Okay, let me get my comb and go through. Y'all, like, I'm just saying, I'm not even done yet. I'm already feeling myself. So, I'm just saying, shop with the girl. If you want to feel the feelings that I'm feeling about myself right now, I highly suggest you shop Bap Culture. And yes, we all know what BAP stands for. It stands for Black American Princess. Yes, if you want to feel like royalty, I suggest you come on down or click and get your bundles or get your wigs. Oh, and the bonnets. Get you some bonnet. Get you a bonnet or two. You know, we got it all. We got it all for you. This is what I have left from the last bundle. And later on, I'll probably use that for like some highlights to kind of like add some little, add a little shebang bang in there somewhere. But y'all see how thick this hair is? And then like, it all really fell into layers. Like, you see that? How I installed it, it all kind of like fell into layers. Yeah, I am tired. I'm gonna try to see what time it is. 3:14 in the morning. But I gotta get this done so I can do my shoot for this new campaign. What did I do? But I gotta go ahead and do my hair so I can do my shoot for this new campaign. It's been a minute since I've worn a wig for real. I've just been doing like quick weaves and stuff like that, but a full wig with a closure and everything, I haven't worn one in a minute. And I miss the snatch that you get when you put a wig on. Baby, snatch your face up so good. Like, and baby, this HD lace is doing this job. And I did it when I plucked this lace because it looks so natural. So, now I do feel like I got some natural layers in here, but I'm gonna still come in here and do some more. I ain't gonna do too much on this side because like I said, it's already natural layers in there. the shine. Like, I know. Listen. Go ahead to tell y'all again. Shop at culture. Yeah, I don't know why, but I absolutely love curling with flat iron. Like, I have always been this way. I don't know why. This is the main reason why I haven't spent my money on them T3 curlers. Cause I use my flat irons to curl like all the time. Like, even on my clients. I mean, the hair is really speaking for itself. So I ain't even gonna say it no more. But y'all know what to do. And I have some bundle deals on my site right now. It's only a limited amount of that. I only have a few bundle deals going on right now, and once they're sold out, y'all have to wait for the next bundle deal to drop. And I know for some people it's hard to curl with a flat iron. Let me see if I can try to show y'all the easiest way. I like to curl away from my face with flat irons. So I hold it tight initially. And if you got some hair that's gonna slide through straight through, it's easier. And I like to turn it again, and I let go a little bit, not even a lot. But this hair is just sliding through like butter, so it's making my job way easier. And then just let it dry. It's really in the wrist though. So let me do another one and try to show you this one here. Okay. So come from the top. And flip. And it's like you kind of know where you want your curl to start. And you could just, go all the way down with it. Just like that. And I let it go too early. Like, I could just flip it twice and then pull it all the way through to the end, and it'll still give you a curl, but it won't give you that strong, like, barrel curl how I'm doing it now. So that's why I continue to flip it as I go down to the end. And see, that's how you get that barrel. Okay, just keep doing the same thing. Now initially, before you do your first turn, I like to grab the end if I see that it may be trying to come out of the flat iron. Yeah, it is now 3:54, and I'm finally done with my hair. Now I have to clean up and get in the tub and lay down for a few hours because I still gotta get up and get my kids ready for school and get ready for work. So yeah, thank y'all for watching. If you made it this far, please like, comment, and subscribe, because now we family. You done made it this far. You done heard me talk about my whole life. We family now. So come on in, sit down, and remember that I love you and it ain't nothing you can do about it. Peace.